let's go run the runDisney Springtime Surprise 5K together. Cars themed. So I'm doing Pixar bounding. I mean up bounding. Whatever, it's okay. It's all Pixar, right? You know the drill, folks. I'm just gonna show you what I do. I've got everything laid out. It's 6:15. I'm starting to wind down. Get ready for bed. This is my outfit in its entirety for tomorrow. Right there. I have got my bib and bib magnets and accessories, things going on my person. Oh, where did my little package of salt tab things go? I'll have to look for that. I'm missing a banana. I'm gonna run down to the hotel shop and see if they have a banana. If not, it's fine. I am also incorporating goo this go around, even for the 5K, following a Run Fit Mama's fueling advice. Interval timer going, notably headphone free for the 5K. I'm giving it a try. My road ID, chapstick, necklace, wallet, keys, sunglasses. I don't think it'll be sunny by the time I get home, but you just never know what the day will bring. And then in this bag, I've got my throwaway. I don't think I'm gonna need it tomorrow, but I've got it. A disposable poncho. Again, I'm hoping I don't need that tomorrow. And then my shoes have my socks already in them. My body glide, because that's to remind me to put them on my feet. And toe separators for 1 foot now. And then this says just the sweatshirt I'm going to be wearing before and after. That is not a throwaway or donatable item. And good night.
The next day.
Good morning from 3 a.m. I have a theme for this weekend. It is Pixar themed, but I'm going with my favorite Pixar, not one of the ones that they're featuring in the race. But can you tell what my favorite Pixar movie is? It's Kevin. I mean, the movie isn't Kevin, it's Up, but this is me bounding Kevin today. How freaking cute is this little skirt? It's too cute. Anyway, really excited. It's the first race day. I haven't even looked at the weather. It's warm. We're gonna have a good day, friends. We're gonna have a good day. I'm gonna bring you with me. We're gonna hit the races. Yeah. Okay. Off we go. Good morning. There's a lot of people in the parking lot. I don't know, maybe I'm slightly later than usual. I had a bit of a... First, I couldn't find my car in the parking lot. Awesome. Then, somebody tried to kill me, but backing up really fast right in front of me. I mean, that was like a near miss. It was an exciting morning already. But I made it here in one piece. Just a little bit rattled. It's all right. 5K day. I'm excited. I see the lights and Spaceship Earth real glowy and pretty. I'm gonna go get this. It is warm. No need for any sort of throwaways today. But it's a quick one, so. Oh, and I mentioned this, I think, last night, but I'm not using any, I'm testing out not using my headphones, because I use my, like, Peloton classes, usually on a very low volume setting, because that's what I'm used to, so, more of like a security blanket sort of thing, but I'm trying to get that. So, here we go. Getting pretty. Of course.
Check in. Trespassing your bag check. You have AWD.
Alright, here's the scene. Lots of folks this morning. The start area. My goodness, there's a lot of folks here already. The start area. Looks like they've got some of the cars from Cars, the movie out. We'll check them out after.
Turn to someone and give them a compliment. How's it going? Did anybody get a cute compliment? Is anybody new friends? Who's brought stripes and bright stars?
I have a back problem. I have a bulging disc right now. I'm grossly out of shape. But I listen to all those other inspiring stories, and if they can do it, I can do it.
Woo! We're gonna send this first group out, but we're gonna do it now, ladies and gentlemen. Cars right K, rooming at you in 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, it's getting some light. It's a spinner. I'll show you in the room. Actually got stopped by runDisney marketing to take a picture. What is this, a theme? Yesterday at yoga and then today. They love the ears. I can't blame them. I'm a little sad they're not giving out the cool towels today, but I guess they don't do that for 5K. All right, water time. I'm telling you, the bag makes all the difference if you don't do gear check. Even if you do. The walk to the gear check holding all the stuff when you're sweaty and tired. Have the bag. Gotta get all your snacks. Just what I mean, you're carrying all that stuff when you could be using a bag. I will tote the bag. Whatever. I don't know what I'm saying. All right, let's get out of here. They really, really, really don't want any banana peels on the ground. Not one. They've got like 8 people. Thank you. They've got like 8 people. 8 trash cans and like a dozen more people to pick up banana peels. Nobody's slipping on banana peels today. I'm gonna go get in line for the. Is it Mater? You guys, this is a confession to me. I've never seen cars. I really don't. This guy. Mater? I feel awful. Never know any of their names. Thought that they wouldn't bring the golden Mickey back up. It's not the 50th anymore. But look.
Be behind you, back through the archway where the red.
Mickey is here. Hi, Mickey. Nobody wants to take their picture with the Mickey now that it's not the 50th? I guess not. Alright, this camera is not going to do the moon justice. We all know that. But look, it's so cool. It's like kind of hazy in front of it. Very neat. There's the finish. Everybody's still coming in. You can hear the announcers at the finish line. So fun. I remembered what lane I'm in. Are you proud of me? Didn't even have to pull up to find my air tag. Guys, I got so many compliments on these ears on course today. I always link if you I see sometimes actually a lot of the time comments like, where did you get blah 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 from whatever I show in the video. Anything that's linkable, I pretty much always have put a link to that in the description for you. And so these are from Etsy, amazing creator. I will link them below. But yeah, if you're curious, that's where they are. And if you're wondering if these were comfortable to run in, why yes they were. We've got Powerade, yellow's my preferred color currently, water, banana, and what is in the box for the springtime surprise weekend? We've got animal crackers, sunflower seeds, pretzels, which they've had all season and I really like. Yay! Another waffle. I will add to my waffle collection. And the cheese. You either love it or you hate it. File me under hate it. Got your little token wet wipe. Moist towelette. And that's the box. Life is a highway. That is totally off key. I wanna drive it all night long. Yeah! You're going my way. You heard my confession from earlier. No, I have not watched this movie. I really don't think so. Hasn't it been around a while? I'm sorry. It's the Cars. Cars was the theme. They really went with the theme. They had this guy, which I believe his name is Mater? Is this Mater? I don't know. But they had him at the finish area for pictures. And then they had all Pixar characters around. They had characters from Up, characters from The Incredibles. I'm trying to think of who I saw on course. You know, I feel like I really wasn't paying attention. I was a little distracted. It was very misty, drizzly, and very hot. Just hot. Sticky, no wind. But, the 5K around Epcot, I think I'm just like totally distracted by being so immersed in World Showcase. It's one of my top places to run anywhere. You guys know I love the boardwalk too, but I mean, there's nothing like running around World Showcase, and you get to do that completely, pretty much, in the 5Ks at Disney, at least as of late, and today was no exception. It was wonderful. It was awesome. It felt very, very crowded at the start, even in the parking lot. I mentioned I was a little bit late with some snafus this morning, nothing major, all minor stuff. It's like the one day I didn't bring a throwaway or a poncho or anything, it rained in the corral. But it wasn't like a hard rain, it was just really like a sprinkle more than anything else, so it was fine. I'm like drenched. It's okay. It's a combination of sweat and moisture just from the humidity in the air. The weather tracking on my Runkeeper says it was only an 88% dew point, which I find really, really, really hard to believe. But whatever. And 68 degrees partly, like with showers, and 2 mile-per-hour winds. So basically no wind, a little rainy, pretty humid. It was sticky, but it was good sticky fun. And there was a lot of Cars themed outfits out there. Like I said, I'm not super familiar with the characters, but lots of the red one, I think it's Lightning, right? I don't know. And then lots of the yellow one, Cruise, I feel like. And then quite a few of the cones, like the orange cones, like traffic safety cones. I'm trying. That's the best I can do. But yeah, lots of very clever costumes, and I think I saw one other Kevin. But I got a lot of compliments on these ears. Like I said, I will link them below. They're obviously handmade. They withstood the rain really well, even with the feathers and everything. I was a little concerned, but they stayed on great. And actually I'm wearing the same, I bought ears from the same person to wear for my costume tomorrow. And if you missed my pack and chat video where I previewed my costumes, the Up theme continues throughout the weekend. runDisney refuses to do a cohesive theme. I mean, Pixar, I guess, whatever. But I'm like, I'm doing a cohesive theme. So I'm doing Up the whole weekend of Bounding Up, except for yesterday, with the yoga. But that was a kind of a last minute exception because of a new outfit I got that I really wanted to wear. But anyway, yeah, it was really fun. I ran most of the first mile. I somehow missed the 1 mile marker. It was there, I'm sure, right? Guys, it was there. I missed it, which is so unusual. I usually don't miss them. But I ran most of the first mile just because the 5Ks, I mean, it's such a short race and it's still a lot of people. So it's just very condensed in terms of crowd for the first bit, and especially if you know, later in the corrals and stuff. So I ran not because I wanted to go faster. I actually go faster when I do my run walk. Just so you know, this is what I've found over the past couple years of training. I run faster if I do my intervals and not just run straight through. But I ran lightly straight through just to get like out of the crowd so that once I was in World Showcase, I felt like it was a little more dispersed and I had a little bit more breathing room and could really just take it all in and enjoy. That's not to say you can't enjoy if it's crowded and you're walking and it's slower and that's not to say that. It's just I have the ability to get myself a little bit further, so that's what I do. And I found that that's kind of what I've done for the past 5Ks. I didn't really set out to do that. It wasn't like I'm gonna run so I can get above the crowds, but it's just that's what I naturally do, and so I just continue to do it. But yeah, really fun course. I didn't stop. Oh, they did have why can I think of the man's name from Up? I keep calling him my favorite. I want to call him Frank. Is that not his name? The man, the the protagonist. Carl. I keep wanting to call him Frank. Why do I keep calling him Frank? Carl. Well, they had Carl and Doug, and they were the last character stop, I think. And I thought about stopping. It was a pretty long line, and honestly, I just wanted to like keep going. I'm not opposed to stopping for characters, but we'll see what the 10K brings. I'm hoping they'll bring them back. We'll see. It's okay if they don't. I got to wave, you know, as I went by, and it was just thrilling to see them. But I did stop at the finish line, after the finish line in the staging area for a picture with Mater? The truck, the brown tow truck from Cars. Really should watch that movie, I guess. Anyway, oh, and when I crossed the finish line, I got pulled over by runDisney marketing again. If you watched my yoga video, they singled me out of yoga. This never happened to me before. I'm sure they do this to lots of people, but I've just never had this experience. And then 2 days in a row, and she was like, "Hi, I really, we'd love to take your picture. Your outfit's so cute." And I was like, "Oh, I'm really, really sweaty. Is that okay?" She's like, "Yeah, we just ran." I was like, "Okay." So I don't know if that picture will end up anywhere. I had to like sign a thing to say that it was okay if it did. We'll see. Whatever. I didn't want to do the yoga thing because it was like, I don't know. It's like a very, very vulnerable time to be taking pictures of. That's when you're doing yoga. I'm like, okay, staging them myself, and when I'm in control of like all of that, because sometimes I will take a yoga selfie. Definitely gone through phases with that where I do that more often than not, but more often than other times, I should say. But yeah, I didn't want to do that yesterday. I was very flattered for being asked, though. I think it just means my costume game is pretty good. I feel like I'm nailing the costume game. And I don't do these for this reason. It's like a singular reason that I dress up is for my own enjoyment and because it brings me joy and it just feels fun. I don't really care at all if anybody else thinks it's fun or cute or stupid or whatever. Anybody might think. I'm like, I enjoy it, I'm gonna do it. And what a better place to do it than here. Anyway, this is a really cute medal. It's kind of bronzy. What do we call this? I want to call it a hubcap, but I'm sure that's not quite. I'm not like linguistically in the know with car parts. But it's really cute. So it's spinner, it's got the lightning on one side and Mater on the other. And then it says Cars 5K 2023. Nothing about the Disney 100. But it does have this kind of retro Disney World branding on it. Do you know what I mean? I feel like that's very 70s, but that's not 100 years ago. And it doesn't say 100 anywhere on the ribbon either, where it said 50 on the ribbons for like a year and a half for the 50th celebration. But again, it has this. Anyway, that's it. That's all she wrote. It was a good race. I had a good time. Oh, I'll go ahead and put the course map up for you. I'm just gonna screenshot and we'll just plop it in right there. I will just tell you the first mile is road, but it's like backlot road. So it's got some variety, some speed bumps and some narrowing and some widening parts, but it's all good. Definitely run that before you kind of go around the parking lot and the start area and all that. And then you dip into World Showcase just after you hit the 1 mile mark. I don't know how I missed that. And you go around the whole thing. Like I said, the only part that I don't know why they never have us run through. I feel like we've run through it before. I can't remember the last time, but we never run through England. They always have us like bump out behind the what's that thing called? Skyliner. Maybe it's just to get the mileage, I guess, just to get the enough mileage, because that probably adds like 1/10 of a mile or something, just eyeballing it. But anyway, the whole World Showcase essentially, and then up through the center bit, whatever they call that area, I don't know. Where they're doing all the construction right in front of Spaceship Earth, and then past creations and connections, and the drummers, I'm blanking on their name too. What is going on with my brain? Anyway, the guys with the metal can drums, my brain's not working, hasn't been good. My brain just, I think it's on overdrive. Anyway, they were kind of tucked underneath the awning by the connections, I think just because of the rain, just to stay dry, where they're usually kind of closer to mission space. But we still ran that way and saw them, so that was fun. And then they did have the choir, but they weren't singing. They were just clapping along to somebody else singing on a recording. So I don't know if they were going to sing or if they were just for show. I'm guessing they were just taking a break. But anyway, great finish, the usual finish. Saw Pluto at the end. And I did mention it was my second fastest 5K since I started using this app last fall. So according to this, I went 3.19 miles. It took me 36 minutes and 42 seconds and an 11-minute 30-second per mile pace. and my splits. I mean, you can even see, okay, maybe I went just like a touch faster. I slowed down at 2 to walk through and film. I wanted to film the water station. So I slowed down just a little bit there, but I mean, my splits are they're pretty even. I just, yeah, it was pretty consistent, even with not doing the intervals until the second half of the race. So you can see how it's just better for my body, I found, to do the intervals. And if you're curious, right now I'm up to a 1 minute 35 second run, 1 minute 35 second run, 30-second walk. Those are my intervals as of late. And I adjust those on race days depending on how I'm feeling. So for longer races, I might pull those back closer to a 1 minute 15 or even a 1 minute run, 30-second walk. We'll see. But yeah, that works really well for me, and that's how I train too. And that's it. It was a great morning, a great kickoff to the weekend of running kickoff. I mean, the official kickoff was yesterday, I guess, with all that. But really good. And I'm really looking forward to the 10K tomorrow, the course. Can't wait for that course, because that's the course where you go through more of Hollywood Studios than you do in any other race lately. So really looking forward to that, and getting some good R&R and hydration in today, and gonna head to Gideon's, which is apparently my post 5K tradition. Gonna do some stretching, take a shower, get some work done, and then head over to Disney Springs and get my Gideon's. My piece of cake. I look forward to that piece of cake so much. I don't know what the cake will be, it's a different one every time. If you follow me on Instagram, I'll probably show little bits, but the cold brew and the cake, that's what I go for. I know they're known for their cookies, but I'm a cake kind of gal. All right, friends, that's gonna do it. Thank you for coming along with me today. I hope you enjoyed running with me, and I look forward to sharing the rest of this journey with you. I can't believe this is the last event of the season. Feels like there's been so much, and then there's like nothing after this, except for Wine and Dine in November, but that's so far away. All right, friends, take very good care. I'm wishing you many magical miles ahead, and happy running. Bye.